Guys, what's up? Literally, what's going on out there today? It is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com, with another episode of the January 2025 Daily Fundy, as in fundamentals. We've got a few days left, and that's it. We are working on the fundamentals all month this month. And the reason is because mastering fundamentals of the game of tennis, that is the advanced stuff. You can sit and tinker and kind of dabble with fundamentals as I did for a long time and never really moved the needle. But once you get this message that mastering these fundamentals, continuing to work on them, never ever thinking, okay, well, I've got this done. What's next? No, mastering them over and over and over again. It's not like riding a bike. It's something that we got to continue to work on. That's cool. But once you master them, right? Once you get to that point where you've got so much clarity on shot choice, executing shot, you rarely make an unforced error. Um, that's the advanced stuff right there. And so, look, that's what we're doing all month. This is the message I got loud and clear from the great Tom Stow back in the day, legendary Northern California tennis coach that just completely changed my game, not only as a player, but also as a coach. Look, today's message is two vital reasons for finishing your serves tossing motion. We're going to get into that in just 1 second. Before we do, look, we're getting near the end of the month in January 2025, meaning that I've got a course. If you're getting playing tight, if you're getting anxious or nervous, especially at the end of sets or the end of matches, look, the confidence code for closing out matches, closing out sets, that mental toughness thing, it all gets built first off the court. It's not something where you can go out there and just play and play and play. And eventually, over time, you kind of get more confident. I suppose if you did it long enough, you might. But there's a much faster way to do this, much more efficient way to do this. And I put together a course, 5 mini mindset skills. It's a training course, a 28-day course that there's a link down below in the description area. I want you to click it when we're done today with today's Daily Fundy episode and get started. And by the way, until January 31st, I've got it at more than a 50% discount for you. So, guys, look, today's message, two vital reasons for finishing your serves tossing motion. Number one, when you finish the tossing motion, I'm going to describe what that position is in just a second. But number one is you're way more consistent with toss placement. Where do you want that ball to end up? Up there, so that first of all, you're super confident that you know exactly when you look up that it's going to be there, but it's going to be in the right spot in terms of you being able to create a lot more natural power and a lot more of a high quality spin. And the second reason that you want to finish the tossing motion is it puts you in the position, right? It puts you in that biomechanical position that is perfect for being able to then have your upswing at the ball, right? We're we're not tall enough to where we can put the toss up and literally hit the ball straight back down over the net inside the box. You could do that if you hit it really slowly and let gravity just drop it down. But since we're not going to do that, we're going to create some power. We're going to create some spin. The first part of the hit actually needs to be up. And when you finish your tossing motion into the proper position, you set yourself up to be able to do that. Look, without showing you in the video, and if you want to know more about this, you can just go search, the channel, and you'll find lots of tossing motion videos for your serve on this channel. And but you want to finish it to where the ball gets released about head high, and that's not the end of your tossing motion, right? You've got to continue with the arm so that when you're done with the motion, your tossing motion arm is pointed straight up into the sky, right? It's pointed straight up. Its elbow's not bent. Um, it's not flicked. The ball's not flicked up there with your wrist. It actually gets lifted with a straight arm from your tossing motion shoulder. And that when you release the ball, you're halfway through the tossing motion. You're not done. You've got to keep that motion going until you finally get the arm where it's pointed straight up in the sky. That puts you into the proper setup position for the upswing to the ball. So you got to work on this, right? I mean, look, when I first went to Tom Stow, I had this thing where just about when I released the ball about head high, my wrist would kind of flick it up there, and I thought that was the end of the motion. Once in a while, I could get the ball where I wanted to, the toss where I wanted to, but there was a lot of times when I'd look up there and go, "Oh, that's not where I want it." And I was never really ever set up in terms of the shoulders, that front shoulder up, your racket shoulder slightly down to be able to then swing up at the ball. So it was a very weak, it was a really weak serve. And he just said, look, here's how you gotta here's how to toss, right? And again, if you want more information on the tossing motion, just search the channel and you'll find something. Easy search. Uh, but he just said you got to finish in this position, and if you do, two things will happen. Number one, the toss will be where you want it. You're going to look up there real confident. You know exactly where it is. And number two, you're going to be set up for the proper upswing for your serve. So, guys, look, hope this has been helpful today. Let me know down below in the comments area what's on your mind with the tossing motion for your serve. Could be a comment, could be a question, feedback, remark. I love to read your stuff. I will always respond to it. Might take me a day or two, but I'll get to it. And so let me know down below. And then, of course, if you've not yet picked up my course on the 5 mini mindset skills, normally $197. Right now, it's just 77 bucks, which includes all of the all of the bonuses that come with it. But this price goes away January 31st, which is which is soon. So, guys, if you've not yet looked at this course, I want you to do so right down below in the description area. There's a link. Click it and then get inside the course so that you can get started right away. Guys, it's time. We got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, I'll see you again next time.